back to today's For You chat. I hope you learned a lot about voting in that article and why it's so special and to do it. But here, our For You chat is about stamps. So we talked about the stamps in today's article and how we use them to vote. So our question is, do you often use stamps? Why or why not?
Oh.
Okay.
So it's interesting that you mentioned stamps because there are two kinds of stamps that we use. So one kind is the voting stamp, which we put on with ink and then we put on our papers. The other one is the stamps that we use at the post office for mailing things. So there's two kinds of stamps. The first kind of stamps, I actually really like them.
Okay.
But as an adult, we don't. When I was young, I used to collect them. So I would like to stamp everybody and everything. But as an adult, we don't get to use them often. My friend had an event, and I asked, can I stand at the door so I can stamp people? Because I really like stamping people. What about you?
I actually don't use stamps very often. I know that in Taiwan, people often use stamps to sign their names.
Oh, yeah, they do. They have those name stamps.
Right. I think in English we call them a chop. But I don't have one of those, unfortunately. I do need to get one, but I usually just sign my name because I do have a Taiwanese name, a Chinese name, but I don't use it on legal things and things that, like, when I go to the bank, I just sign my name like I would at home. But yeah, so there are lots of reasons that you can use stamps. I know sometimes when I go to a tourist site, they have the stamp set up, and so you can stamp a piece of paper to say you were there, sort of thing.
Those are cool.
I don't usually do that, but if I'm in the mood and I have a bit of time, I'll go over and stamp my book or something like that.
Yeah, they have this like book with grids, and then every station you can put a stamp. So I think Taiwan's pretty good about that.
I think there's a lot of stamps in Taiwan, so there's lots of reason to use them. But maybe you don't use them. You should talk about that. We are all out of time for today, so we're going to have to say goodbye. We will be back tomorrow with another fun fact about voting, though, so stay tuned for that.